Hello everyone, welcome to yet another tutorial. Today we are going to look at how to model a chair in Maya, and at the same time we are going to look at how the Boolean operation works and how to clean your geometry and create a chair um, in the process. So if you look at this chair, you will see that all the polygons are four-sided. Okay, so that is what we are going to do. And when you're creating a Boolean, it will create polygons which are not four-sided. So we're going to see how the Boolean operation works and then how you can clean the geometry after the Boolean operation. So I will go to a new scene. Okay, go to show grid. So the grid is visible. So I'll create a cube and then I'll move the cube up the grid, and then I'll control D to duplicate this. And now I'm going to scale it to one axis only so that you get the handle of the chair. Then I'll simply move it in the front to get the back part of the chair, and then we will move it up. So that is where this is the base and this is where the chair will be. So what we need to do is we need to get rid of this mass from this mass. Okay, so I'll select this object that we want to keep, shift select the other object that we want to remove, and we'll go to mesh, boolean, and we're going to use the difference option here. Okay, and it is going to remove the one cube from the other. Okay, so it's a really quick way of doing a very complex geometry. For example, you can create a cube. Okay, and then you can create a sphere, and you can put the sphere inside here, or say for example you scale the sphere like this. Okay, so I'll move it a little bit up here, and then we don't want anything on the sides. Okay, and then I'll select this one, shift select this one, and I'll go to mesh boolean difference, and very quickly I get a very complex geometry. Okay, the only problem is this geometry is not clean. You can see that there are a lot of polygons. So if you try to make it smooth, you're going to get a very messed up result. So this is what we got from our chair, and if we make it smooth, again we don't get a desirable result because our geometry does not have four-sided polygons. When you smooth everything, it tries to create four-sided polygons to the best of its ability. Alright. So what we need to do is, if you look at this face, for example, this face should be made up of four-sided polygons. So there can be multiple four-sided polygons within this face. So let us just work on this one face. If you can see how this looks now. And now if you go to mesh tools and we are going to click on multi-cut, then what we will do is from here we'll click down, then hit enter. Okay, from here we'll click down and hit enter. And then from here we'll click on this side, enter. And from here we'll click this side and enter. Now this is four-sided, this is four-sided, this is four-sided. So all these polygons are four-sided. The only thing is the lines are not clean, but we will clean them up later on. So if I now smooth it, you can see that the front part looks much cleaner. So we will do the same thing on the top. Okay, so we go to mesh tool and then multi-cut, then cut from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, from here to here. Okay, and now if I hit the 2 key, now you can see that the things are looking much better. But again, this is not a four-sided polygon anymore because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we need to clean all this up. So I'll go to multicad, and then we were here. So now we have to go through the entire mesh and finish it up. Okay, so that is done. Now we'll have to go from here to down. Okay, so that is done. Now we'll have to go from here, go all the way up. So you can see that we are adding a lot of geometry, but at the same time we are creating four-sided polygons. Okay, so now if you look at this chair, then everything is four-sided polygons. It's just not clean. So we will clean it up. So we'll go to top view, and we'll go to wireframe mode. Then we'll right click and go to vertex sub-object. We'll select all these vertices. Simply scale them straight. This, scale them straight. This is also going to be straight. Okay. So looks like this is not even. So the thickness has to be kind of even. And from the front side also things are not very clean. So you can go to wireframe, select these and scale them straight. Okay, so now we have a clean lines and all are four-sided. And if I hit the 2 key, you can see the result that you get. Okay, so it's getting cleaner, but what we need is a similar shape, just the softer edges. All right. So we need to add more geometry to make this softer. For example, this has to be straight, this has to be straight. So what we will do is we'll use mesh connect. Okay, and actually we'll go to the edge sub-object and then use mesh connect. All right. So first of all, we will add a connection here along this line. Edge mesh connect. Okay, and then I will slide it on the right. I will mesh connect again and move it on the other side. Okay, so if you hit the 2 key, now you can see that there is a crease here. We'll do the same thing. G, get the connect tool again and move it back. Okay, so now you are getting the back. Alright, so I pressed the escape button by mistake and the video stopped, so I had to create another video now. So continuing from where we were, we are adding more connections. So we'll go to mesh tool connect, and then we'll connect here, then move it in the front. Okay, and then we'll go to G to connect tool again and click and move it up, and G and connect and move it down. Okay, so we got connections everywhere. Now if you hit the 2 key, we need one more on top here. So G to connect and move it up, and then we'll add one here, G to connect and move it down here. Then you will get the similar result but with softer edges. Okay, so that's how you have to create clean geometry. And now we'll create the cushion. So create a cube, which will be scaled down, moved up, scale in X, scale in Y. Okay, so if you see, if I hit the 2 key again, it's not what we want. So again, we'll go to Edge, Mesh Tool, Connect, click Enter, G, Enter, G, Enter, G, Enter, G, click, Enter, G, click, Enter, and 2. Now it looks good. Now we'll go to Vertex. I'll select this one, shift select this one, shift select this one, this one, this one. And I'll go to Edit Mesh, Extrude. So we extrude the tokens and move it inside. So if you move it 3, you can see how it looks. Object mode. Okay. Then you get a cushion on top of a chair. So that's about it for this tutorial, and hope you're able to create a similar looking object, understand how booleans work, and keep following my tutorials for information on animation, texture mapping, lighting. I make tutorials on Blender, 3ds Max, and other creative topics. Thank you very much.